begin this side story, the final one, I think. Well, it doesn't have a second part, so I have to assume it's the final bit. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. Ooh, a break. I was thinking, since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Sayuri and I already came up with a really good plan. Really, for the festival. Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route so we can get to most of them before the lines get too long. Oh, that's perfect. You know, you get to hit all the booths and stuff. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you could let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically we get all the food we can, and then we come back here and we all eat together. That's all. Wow, I got tricked by the same joke twice. Oh man, my throat's so, dry. Boo! Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. Yeah. Eating food is literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really gotta get a shot to show people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll just make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my god, yes! That's the most cringe thing. There goes. There's all the cringe out in 10 seconds. I was just joking, that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is to how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club. This is clearly a different dimension, because the literature club did not have any idea what to do for the festival. Well, it's kinda tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Well, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we get out of the club. Friendship, silence, less depression, and manifestation of goals. Alright, neat, next. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Oh, you know what? Oh wow, my fingers are fat. Yeah! That's a little embarrassing. Oh, but you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. Natsuki out here hitting us with the epic character growth. Man, wonder how good this is gonna be. I kind of don't want to keep interrupting, so let's go. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I unleash my full power now. I was the first to join after all. Nah, wouldn't that be me? No, I wanna go first. Me, I call going first. Dibs. Fine, you can start, I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it'd be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Oh wow. Oh, don't remind me of that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me out so much. I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up just being me who was inspired. Because I remembered feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature and I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And I knew at that point that the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I feel the same way. Felt. I ruined it. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us. And Natsuki too. I think, for Yuri, it helped me take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was quite the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly, and I'd never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten a better understanding at people's different needs. And that just makes me really happy, because my friends are the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I'd continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with other people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club, and thanks to that, I began trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out, so different from anything I would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh! You're so cute that I'm going to throw up! Don't talk about throwing up in Yuri. I already felt that with the old Yuri. This new, more likable version doesn't need that feeling. Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, isn't that my line? Oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so... What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part. Someone else can take their turn. My heart. Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine. I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you're complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing you got out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Oh my god. This is an experience I really wasn't prepared for. Neither of you are forgiven. It looks like only Monica will get cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, I'm just putting off talking. It's kinda hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what comes down to it is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And because of that, everyone helped me realize that some really toxic friendships going on outside of the club. It was honestly really a painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize it's not how things are supposed to work. And I guess it's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. No, the only situation where I believe that that we were shown. Alright, we have to factor in that there are bits of their relationship that we don't see. The only time where Natsuki could even be perceived as in the wrong was in with her confrontation with Sayori. And even then, it was like it wasn't bad, and she wasn't overtly mean. She just didn't want Sayori to be as like strong-arming her into friendship. We love you, Natsuki. So does the entire fan base. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Yeah, I mean the good from it was that Monika saw the flaws that she had within herself, and the fact that she could that the old Monika couldn't accept what Natsuki couldn't accept things that weren't directly related to her vision. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than what my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. And apparently that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Natsuki wipes her eyes. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. It's our experiences that help us grow as people. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monika can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was such a strict perfectionist who never took the time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think the most important thing I've gotten out of the club... Oh wait, shit, I read that completely wrong. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes, understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monika takes a piece of chalk as well and writes down the word respect. I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought, and I'm a better person because of it. I have another one. Sayori writes balance. Sometimes people want different things out of friendship, or they need time before they're ready to come close. I think that's the original 4, isn't it? So it's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person. That reminds me, Yuri writes reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but I did most of it's been nothing more than hating myself for things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great, we have a whole list of things now. Suddenly everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took the chalk, don't look at me. Jeez. You could have just asked. Monika hands her piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes, self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone, get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone ready? And click. I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too. I think I would like that as well. Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it, but I might not feel like sharing. That's okay. The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri each give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches and then does the same. But Monika is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand, Monika mouths to herself. Right the way into your heart. A mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monika navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've always hated this picture of Natsuki. I can't even speak anymore. We're just vibing. Ah. Actually, wait, no, this pisses me off, because this is just gonna remind me that Natsuki never got a hug. No way, you guys didn't. They did! Okay, they didn't. I was gonna say, did they just completely remove the part where Natsuki was actually part of this photo? I don't know, I need something else to talk about. If the music is less discernible, there's less likely a chance that I have to... Wait, fan translation support, what? I'm confused. I started reading and then got confused. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Made with love by Team Salvato and Serenity Forge. An achievement for friendship and literature. I'm still missing a poem. I don't even know where from. Anyway, we're now going to the journey that we have been on, apart from the Yuri timeline, because I actually never did that on stream. Just Monica. Wait, what? Okay, now everyone make a funny face. Oh well. Maybe the existence of the main character made everyone worse. What a terrible thought to think about. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this series as much as I did. I wish to see you all on the next one. I hope you know that you are loved, cared for, respected, and I wish to see you all next time. Bye bye.